Alright, Hazemeg here, doing some maintenance on the battle trailer. It's another battle trailer vlog. Alright, my Harbor Freight folding trailer. So in the last video, I upgraded the wheels, alright? I got 5.7 by 8 inch rims, or wheels, or tires for that matter. Same rims, but they're bigger, alright? But another thing I want to do is tighten the wheel hubs, alright? So if I shake it a little bit, I can feel a little bit of play. So I want to see if I can tighten that up a little bit. I haven't touched the wheel bearings ever since I built this trailer like 20 years ago. So that may be a reason why the tires are blowing all the time. I don't know, but I don't like to have that play there, alright? So when I wiggle it, I can feel a little play. So it's okay. It spins really good. The bearings are good. They still spin good. But we're gonna take these bearing buddies off, and then I'm just gonna tighten the nut. All right, just a little bit, so to get rid of that play a little bit. I think it's just kind of the races are a little worn, and need to make up for that by tightening the bearings. So I'll let you guys know how it goes. Woo, okay, I got the bearing buddy off. Man, that thing was hard to get off, man. I was just hitting it, and it was coming off all lopsided, and I was hitting it on the other side. Then I have to get this. It's not as easy to take out as a regular bearing cap, man. Yeah, the bearing cap just pops right out, man. This one is in there tight, dude. So, all right. Anyway, we're gonna go clean up this grease and get to the nut there. And yeah, we're gonna have to re-grease everything. As you can see, everything looks good in there. So yeah. All right. Oh yeah, probably could use some more grease, but okay, I got most of the grease off. Check this out. Yeah, the nut's pretty loose, dude. I can move it by hand. It moves. So basically I want to snug that up and then get it so this still moves, but it's tighter. Okay, there it is. I got the cotter pin out. We'll put a new one in. Yeah, we'll put a new one in. Hopefully I got one that's the right size. It's a 32 millimeter. It's literally the biggest socket I have, and yeah, it's kind of loose. So what I probably want to do is turn it. Let's see, there's like some kind of water in here, maybe. Turn it until there's no more play, but it still spins. I think that's it. Just got to turn it one, because I can only turn it so much because I have to get the cotter pin back in there. Now I could like force it, but then if the wheel, see, the wheel doesn't move smoothly anymore, and that's what we don't want. So I think it was like right here before, and so I think if we moved it right here is okay. Yeah, it takes up all the play and it still spins smoothly. That's what we want, okay? So I think I'm gonna go with that. We're gonna go get a new cotter pin. I got one right here. Yeah, a box of cotter pins here. All Harbor Freight stuff, man. Hazemeg has bought into the Harbor Freight life. That's a big cotter pin. It's literally the biggest one I got. Yep. Okay. We could try putting that back in. So that's all I had to do, guys. Just move it to the next hole. Okay, I'm gonna cut the cotter pin a little bit because it's kind of long. Hopefully I can cut it with these. Okay. I think the other one is fine. Okay, just get a hammer. Okay, it's in there good. Yeah, now we just put this bearing buddy back in. Hopefully it doesn't scrape up on it or anything. I think it's fine. All the moving stuff actually moves with it. Okay, if I remember correctly, all you gotta do is hit it with the hammer. It should just go right in. Yeah, this thing is a pain in the butt to put back in, man. I mean, to take out. It's easy to put in. Just hammer it, right? What I do is get a piece of wood so I hit it flatly. Or let me get a bigger hammer. There has to be a tool to take this thing off easily. Okay, now we're gonna go put some grease to it. Should be still nice and spinny. Okay, I'm gonna go clean it up a little bit. The finish is all messed up on it now. Hopefully it still seals good, because that's the way this thing works. It forces, it adds a positive pressure to the bearings. Okay, I got my grease gun here. I know I got it all wrapped up in plastic, man, because this thing is nasty, man. I'm telling you, it is disgusting working with this stuff. I hate it, but it's always messy. Okay, I'm gonna make a huge mess. Got my air tank here. Turn it on. Okay, you guys can't see the air tank. It's right up there. Hook up the air. There you go. And we're gonna add grease to it. Okay, I can see the little springy thingy moving. Okay, you can see the springy thingy moving. That's good. Okay, you don't want to put too much. Okay. Okay. Oh, it sure is moving a whole lot. Okay, hopefully it's not coming out the back. That's what we don't want. Just make a huge freaking mess everywhere, you know? Let me look. It looks okay. I don't want to get up under there. Okay, so I think we're done. Yeah, that's good. Alright, I'm going to put the cover back on. Alright, put the Bearing Buddy cover back on. And we're all done. All done. And the mailman's here. Okay, and there we go. I knocked it out. All right, so I'm just gonna do the same thing for the other one. All right. Yeah, that's much better. It's much tighter, and it still moves freely, but it's much tighter. I don't hear the bearings bouncing around in there. So, I mean, hey, after like 2 decades or something, that's pretty damn good. I've only had to adjust the bearing once, so so hopefully that'll fix that problem with the tread bubble problem, but I don't think that's the problem. I think it's just the bad tires, man. But yeah, I want to rule that out. All right, just trailer maintenance, you know. It did need to be adjusted one. It was pretty loose. If I could move it by hand, it's pretty loose. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and knock the other side out. I'll take a couple pictures, and then that'll be the end of it. So, but yeah, man, these Bearing Buddies make it very difficult, is what I'll say. But it also makes the Bearing Buddies are what help this trailer bearings last like for freaking forever, man. I'm telling you. And I'm pretty sure those bearings are going to be a lot happier with this bigger tire. It's going to spin a lot slower, so I'll say. So, all right. So I'm going to knock the other side out. I got all my tools here. As long as it doesn't rain, I'll keep on working. Okay, here's what the other side looks like. It's got a little bit of play. Yeah, it's got a lot of play. Never mind. So what we're just going to do is take the cotter pin out, do the same thing with the other one. We're just going to move it to the next notch, and that should help take up all the play. Yeah, it's a good amount of play. So, all right, guys, rain is upon us, but I got it done. Just right when it started raining. So there it is. That's this one I had to do tighter. I tried to tighten it to the next one. Oh yeah. If I tried to tighten to the next one, it was this tight. So it was like, man, I think this bearing is tighter than the other one. The other one, it just slipped onto the next position. So this one is, I had to get a wrench and actually crank it to the next, where the next notch was. So I think it's okay. So this one is a little bit tighter. This one would have been like the other one if I had used a wrench on it. So I think it's okay. I think it'll be fine. We'll see. It still spins pretty freely. If I can get one full rotation. So there's a sticker right here, right? Yeah, there we go. I got a full rotation. So the other one is much looser, is what I'm gonna say. All right, I'll go clean up all the mess, and we're done. So hopefully this trailer is fully mission capable. All right, let's go out.